Going back to the question, if I was First Minister, I would actually want to see legislation that would stop any part of the United Kingdom ever leaving the United Kingdom, because fundamentally I think that we're one country, we're one United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and to take away a part of that country without the hearsay of the other parts of that country, I think would be a great failure of the establishment, and it would be put upon the British people against much of Britain's will. So I wrote, interestingly, a couple of years ago when I was at college, that I thought that if there was to be a written British constitution, that the first amendment, so to speak, would be that no part of the United Kingdom could leave the United Kingdom without having a vote, first in that region of the United Kingdom and then in the rest of the United Kingdom. And both would have to be a vote to leave. And I think that would stop a lot of the division that goes on. So, for example, if England wanted to leave the United Kingdom, they would have a vote in England, and say by some fluke that went through and it was a yes vote to leave the United Kingdom, well then Scotland, England and Northern Ireland and Wales would all have to vote as one to decide if that should be implemented or not. And I think that would stamp down on a lot of the issues that we have in terms of separatism.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's a good idea, and it would have to be a vote like a two-thirds majority or something like that. You know, there'd have to be a threshold as well that had to be passed in
100%.
every case. And we've, I'm glad you've written about this, and we've written about it ourselves before as well, about how it's far too easy to break up the United Kingdom. I mean, Gerry Adams pointed this out immediately after the Scottish election. He says it appears that the British Union hangs by a thread, is how he put it, which simply requires only a majority vote in one of the areas. And that's no way to hold a nation together.